Well, we are underway with our main event. Brett Wolverton here with ring announcer Jonathan Felner, in for Andrew Pendleton, the third this week. The ramifications of this main event this week, the heavyweight championship, a shot at the champion Jeremy Vane, or possibly wrestling's most dangerous weapon, Jeter. We'll find that out next week on the program. But will it be the Priest of Punishment, Mikael Judas, or will it be one half of the tag team champions, the Temptation, Shaun Tempers?
Well, you heard what Shaun Tempers said earlier in the broadcast, that Mikael Judas has never pinned him in a one-on-one contest. Will that hold true in tonight's main event, or will Mikael Judas be able to break that streak and become the new #1 contender to the Anarchy Wrestling Heavyweight Championship? And it looks like Mikael Judas is not playing games. A vicious clothesline in the corner by Judas on Tempers.
Well, these #1 contenders matches we've been having in recent weeks really show the importance of the championship belts here in Anarchy.
Whoa.
As we see a big lariat by the Priest of Punishment, Mikael Judas, as you see, favoring his knee still.
Knee.
You know, the knee's had a lot of damage done to it by wrestling's most dangerous weapon, Jeter. But look at this contest. Shaun Tempers, one half of the tag team champions, trying to become the #1 contender for the heavyweight title. Next week, the heavyweight champion, Jeremy Vane, trying to become one half of the #1 contenders to the tag team titles. These guys want all the gold they can possibly get.
Because they get the gold, they get the power, and they understand that. They're all veterans in this business. They know how important the championships are, and especially in Anarchy Wrestling.
Well,
it looks like Temptation is taking advantage of that knee, of that leg.
That's the experience of these superstars.
Look at Bailey getting involved in the action. He had to get himself some.
Well, these guys know to wear down the Priest of Punishment. Take that base out from under him. If he can't stand, he can't fight.
That's right. You have to excuse my voice being a little bit scratchy. That Temptation spray got in my vocal cords, and now I'm feeling like I'm just...
That's why I don't miss being in there ring announcing on a regular basis. You know, even up here, that stuff stinks.
What? I had the opportunity and I guess the said privilege of having that stuff sprayed directly in my face. It wasn't good.
I noticed your tie clip dissolved.
Well, I know it was nice and pretty on there, and now it done dissolved. Thank you. There must be some kind of acid in there. Judas trying to fight back after the attack on that knee. He wants this #1 contender spot. It's been a while since the Priest of Punishment has had that Anarchy Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. He wants to get back to that, and he'll get that possibly tonight if he can defeat Shaun Tempers for the first time in singles action.
Tempers continuing to work on the leg of the Priest of Punishment, Mikael Judas, trying for the submission. As intense as Mikael Judas is, I don't think he can quit.
Oh, no. No. He doesn't have it in him to quit.
You know, even standing in the ring, and I like to think I'm on pretty good terms with the Priest of Punishment, Mikael Judas, but even when you think you're on his good side, it's scary as all get out being in the ring with that man.
It really is. He is an imposing figure in Anarchy Wrestling. He has been for quite some time, and the stigma that is Mikael Judas has never changed over the years. He has always been the man that the wrestlers seem to fear and the fans fear more, but they respect him at the same time, and he is just an ominous figure and a presence in Anarchy Wrestling. But it looks like the Temptation is getting the better of him right now. I'm not sure how it's going to work out in the match.
Well, this is something the Anarchy crowd probably not used to seeing. The Priest of Punishment, Mikael Judas, almost vulnerable right now.
Yes. Working on that knee. We saw a long time ago that Jeter, kind of coincidental, that he is the one that messed up the knee of Mikael Judas.
It was the steel cage match that was supposed to be Jerry Palmer versus the Priest of Punishment, Mikael Judas, that saw the debut of Jeter.
That was the debut, you're right, and Bailey just getting involved.
That attack put Judas off the wrestling radar until Hardcore Hell. In the return in War Games, well, Jeff G. Bailey may find himself on the injured list.
Tempers going for the leg again. I tell you what, they keep getting it up. They keep going after that leg. I'm not sure if Mikael Judas is going to be able to continue.
Like I said, I don't think you'll see this man quit. The referee may have to call for the bell, but you will never see him say the words, "I quit, I give up, I can't take any more."
Nope. Even whenever his body may tell him to, his heart and his brain just is not going to do it. He is the Priest of Punishment for a reason.
And especially when there's a shot at the heavyweight championship on the line in the contest.
The richest prize in Anarchy Wrestling, the heavyweight championship.
You know, Shaun Tempers spent most of 2012 as the Anarchy heavyweight champion.
Exactly right.
Step over, toe hold applied, trying for the submission.
Judas's shoulders are down. He needs to be aware of that because he could get counted down.
You know, this move made famous by former world champions Dory Jr. and Terry Funk. won them plenty of championships in their day.
Exactly.
Could very well make the Temptation Shaun Tempers a #1 contender for the title.
Yes. Getting back to ground that he is very, very familiar with, but you can't discount Mikael Judas. You just can't do it. Like you said, he does not quit.
He's got a hold of the throat of the Temptation, but if he goes for the choke slam, can he support the weight?
He is, the intensity of Judas.
And Tempers keeps kicking at the knees, trying to weaken him.
Still kicking at that right knee.
Is he going for the neck breaker?
Looks as if they might. Is he going to get it?
Well,
Judas is fine out of it. Throws him into the ropes. Oh, is he setting him up for the choke slam?
Can he do it?
One last time, he didn't get it. Blocked it. He sets him up and puts him down. Is that it? Are we going to crown a new #1 contender? Yes, we did.
Your winner of the match and the #1 contender to the Anarchy Wrestling Heavyweight Championship, the Priest of Punishment, Mikael Judas.